Really?
It's been way more inconsistent, but I do think it's a good bit, so it's something we should try.
It is a good bit.
Skettlemere Gallad.
Sorry, what?
What the fuck was
Skettlemere
that?
Gallad. It's Metal Gear Solid, but the letters switched around.
Oh, God.
Dun 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 dun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Arachne's dead.
A joke killed her.
Dun dun dun. Arachne. Spider. Spider.
Ah,
Web? Oh, that's okay. Now I understand. Yeah, I think tonight we're brought to you by.
this is the day that Metal Gear Solid Delta, the re-release of Metal Gear Solid 3, is being released or has been released. So.
Oh yeah.
That's
Is it really?
Guys,
That's crazy.
yeah, today is the release of Metal Gear Solid Delta.
I need.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, we're playing on the release. September 25th is the release of Silk Song. And that's a Thursday. That's the day we're playing game.
What? What is Silk Song?
Oh, okay. So,
A
lore.
highly anticipated platformer game.
It's been 7 years in development hell. Last month, Nintendo randomly included a 2-second gameplay clip of it, and the whole internet collectively went, "Huh?" And then,
What?
yeah, and then last week they were like, "Oh, by the way, Silk Song is coming out on September 25th," and so many indie games. I need to see if I can find it. There was a game called Little Witch of the Woods that did that meme where the person has fallen over and their stuff's all scattered, and it's just the main character of Silk Song's shadow standing over them, because that was going to be their release date, and everyone's like, "Oh, never mind, we have to move." It's like when a big blockbuster movie comes out and they move the dates of all the movies.
Right.
Yeah.
Like when they were like, "Oh, we have to delay Shrek," and I'm like, they're delaying Shrek for other reasons. They're delaying Shrek because everybody immediately guessed the plot of the movie.
It's the meta.
It's the meta. Okay, well...
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that is why they delayed on Sonic. They're like, oh, we're gonna, release it. This is what he looks like. Oh, thank God everyone's pissed off. Now we can make him look good.
Well, Sonic, they got bullied into changing him.
Good. As they should.
So I think potentially something similar happened with Shrek. So I guess tonight is... So specifically for this bit, the day that Silk Song comes out, this episode will be sponsored by Silk Song.
Okay, good.
But tonight, I don't know. Anyway, y'all ready to play some fucking
We're sponsored
D&D?
by the Orange Box.
The Orange Box. Also a great game. TF2.
Wow.
Alright. Last time on the Grillonal Chronicles, Session 14, boarding the Fortuna. The party clambered aboard the Fortuna's favor, backed by Blood Flag's wogs and orders, so that everyone could get aboard as quickly as possible. Once aboard, gunfire and swords sang and blasted, and while many members of Avery Caw's crew fell, eventually too did Arachne and Galen. With the falling of their two companions, Captain Renji called out the magic word, "Parley!" And according to the code, despite not fully agreeing with it, Caw stopped and captured and tied up Arachne and Galen. Renji asked for a trade, revealing, aka lying, about the location of the Luck of the Sea, but Avery Caw saw through his lies and said that because of that, only one person would be traded. Renji opted to retrieve Galen, and when Arachne awoke in the brig of the Fortuna, she saw a surprisingly familiar face. Glimmer Shadowfoot, the halfling of the Jasam dudes. He asked her for the location of the Luck, but she attempted to lie and claim ignorance. He revealed his connection to Avery Caw, introducing him as my good friend. After they left, surprisingly, Pip, the puffin familiar, appeared from behind a barrel and healed her. Meanwhile, back on the ship, the remainder of the crew continued to argue about what to do about Arachne trapped aboard the ship. Melusine returned as Jay told the party that he had thrown the barrel overboard to save her, but unfortunately, this has revealed her presence to Yashin Hane and Donna Vance. So tune in tonight as the party plans to save Arachne, while Arachne saves herself. Alright, so we are going to cut back to the galleon. And do... Oh, yeah, that's... There we go. Okay. Arachne, you are on the deck of the ship. Let me just drop everybody here, even though they won't be able to see shit.
Where am I? Why am I over there?
Surrounded by black.
Yeah, I know.
I see myself in gray.
Yes, that's because there's no light in this area, and you have dark vision.
Yeah.
Very
Now it's noir.
very important. Let me turn on the patrols. So, for those of you who are not aware, this is going to be a literally a Metal Gear style situation. Arachne is in the depths of the ship and must escape. I'm going to ask that you guys not move your tokens. I'll move your tokens when necessary. Just they're provisioned primarily at this point, so you can see what's going on. Arachne, Sam and I have... for Arachne, Sam and I have discussed a little bit of how this is going to work. Basically, if Arachne gets seen, she's going to get put back in the cell. There is very much the ability to sneak through this entire thing without getting caught. If you get caught, you go back to the beginning. If you get caught again, you're going to get knocked unconscious and potentially further injured. In addition, because of the way that the mechanics work for the patrol, you are not going to need to make any stealth checks apart from one scenario that Sam and I have already discussed, and that you guys will see. So, Arachne, I'm going to ask you, what do you do in the depths of this ship?
So I definitely don't panic. Is a lie that she tells herself.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Yeah. Yep, the curse is not flaring up. I have Pip. I am great. Thank you.
Beep.
Pip is the best. I'm going to... Since I am free from my cage, I am going to at least kind of try to figure out where I am.
Okay.
Yeah. In
But
terms
just so
of...
you know, we can't see Arachne.
You can't see Arachne? Oh,
Well,
no.
if you don't have dark vision, you can't see.
Well, the thing is, I do, but it's color, and there's no Arachne. I'm looking at the stream, and I'm looking at ours. I can't see Arachne.
Is there a way to make like a camera token that everyone has vision through?
Yeah, I've done that before. You rat bastard dummy.
Doesn't have to be now.
No, it takes 2 seconds. Just give me a second. Where is he? Ooh. Oh, no, not again.
Said the potted plant.
Yeah, basically. All players are owners. Okay. Hold on, let me get rid of these bubbles.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's going on here? That's new.
No, I hit...
Damn, it's
It's almost
my
as
bubbles.
weird as why this seagull continues to fly down here.
Does he not have vision? I swear I gave him vision. Dark vision, vision enabled. Detection, dark vision. Sorry, can I give him see all? Is that better or no? Or can everyone...
I do see the stuff.
If I don't want to have to like unhide this token in order for vision to be there, which I'm hoping is not the case.
I can see now, yeah.
Okay, if I hide this token.
If I can see, then everyone else should be able to, supposedly.
Okay.
Oh, well, I did, and now I can't.
God
I
damn
don't know
it.
what you just did.
If I hide the token, nobody can see.
Ah,
Just have it in the corner somewhere.
Yeah.
Spectator drone.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Arachne's just kind of thinking to herself, trying to figure out where she is in relation to the ship. She has circled this little closet or something. That's not me! Goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
What, that I would accidentally be controlling the thing?
The camera, yeah.
Yeah.
We could all control the dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So yes, she circled this this little room, this little cupboard.
Mm-hmm.
And she's remembering her conversations with Webb while preparing for this voyage. And basing on the angle of the walls and where they're coming together, she's going to come to the conclusion that she is at the stern of the ship.
Okay.
What information she's going to use that for, not sure yet. But she has that information.
Okay. Yeah, that's the
Yep.
rear of the ship.
Correct. And she's going to look into this cell.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Yeah. Not a goddamn clue.
No. You have advantage. Pip is with you. Pip gives you advantage.
Okay.
Pip gives you the help action.
Pip, is it assumed that Pip is giving me the help action on everything?
Yes.
Okay, that's...
Wow.
I'm about to refresh. This is bullshit.
Okay. So, Arachne, you look into the cage, and your cage, your brig cell was kind of basically used as, like, storage. It looks like the one next to it was maybe had a prisoner more recently. That's about as much as you can glean, but just as you're about to turn away, you notice that there are a number of deep gouge marks in the planks of wood of the ship.
I'm gonna blink step inside and take a closer look.
Okay.
Because you can't stop me.
Arachne, you blink step into the cell, and as you do so and you get a closer look, you notice that not only are there, like, deep gouges in the thing, it looks and smells more so than you would maybe expect, because there's, like, this area of the ship doesn't appear to be super flooded. That might be there's a specific area of the ship that, like, holds water. The bilge, literally the bilge, would hold more water. It smells like salt water and low tide in here.
Interesting. What's under this pillow?
Go ahead and give me an investigation check. See if there is anything under this pillow. Okay. Wow, it was another nat 1.
I'm about to tell Foundry to suck it and refresh.
Yeah, it was a 1 and a 7 plus 7. Damn. Okay, on
Jeez,
a
this is bullshit.
On a 14, you reach under the pillow and you pull out a giant fish scale. Doesn't look like there was a note or anything. It just feels like you start to search around in the bed, in the hay, or in the cloth, and you pull out more fish scales.
All right. Pip, make a note of that. We're going to have to remember that one for later.
Pip pulls out his journal, starts writing it down.
Exactly. They didn't take anything from Pip.
Wait, hold on. This might actually be really funny. Arachne, do you make a note of it?
Does Arachne have her journal?
No, but you do have the
I do have
Bora's first edition book.
The famous typo of the first edition copy of The Warrior in the Knoll.
Correct, yes.
I don't make a note of it, but I do place the scale like as a bookmark.
Okay, yeah.
That way I will still have it later. Bilge, writing that down. Sam is writing that down, though, so with apologies for nothing.
Oops. Oh, no.
In the... Alright. Gonna blink step back out of here, and me and Pip are going to make a plan.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. So, Pip,
Beep.
can you count?
Beep.
Should have been more clear with that. Once for no, twice for yes.
Beep. Beep.
How high can you count?
Beep. Beep.
Pip, 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 pip.
Peep. 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 No.
Okay, I want you to go to that door, and I want you to count how many people are out there. And then I want you to come back and tell me. Okay? Can you do that?
Beep.
All right.
Ah, yes. The curse of Pip.
Realize-
The curse of Pip does not have dark vision.
Oh no.
So Pip cannot see the door.
Oh no.
You just hear a muffled poof,
Beep.
flies into the door.
What?
Please don't break Pip's neck. I kind of like him.
I would never.
There we go.
I've only had Pip for a day and a half, and I would kill anyone in this room and then myself if anything happened to him.
It's okay. It's not a glass window.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Pip looks out. Pip comes back in. Pip comes in and lands near you and goes, beep,
All right, you see one person on patrol?
beep, beep.
Okay. So we are going to... She's going to go to the corner and see if she can spy this person. Yup. Shut the door. Wait. And she's going to listen for when they have passed by.
Okay, so you hear dum, 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 as this crewman is randomly moving around or walking in their slow patrol, doing whatever it is they're doing down here. They appear to be the only one down here. It's also later at night, because this is later in the evening when you're making your escape. And you're listening and waiting, and after a moment or two, you start to hear the sounds of the footsteps fade into the distance as they begin making their way to the other end of the ship.
So Arachne places Pip on her shoulder really quick, and bloop. She's sneaking, she is crouching. She can see someone moving, and gonna duck behind this kitchen.
Oh, that's not fair.
All right. Bring Pip close.
You can hear the sounds of the chef moving in the galley as they prepare breakfast for the next day.
All right. I'm gonna peek up over the top. Do I see anything?
Yeah, you see a single cook moving around.
Is their back toward me?
For now, yeah. They don't seem to have noticed you.
All right. Well, I'm not sure where I am. So I'm just gonna keep going up because that will at least get me out of the sub-basement.
Okay. Arachne, you arrive after climbing up the ladder at what looks like sort of the main crew's quarters.
Okay. And I have Pip on my shoulder ready to to help me?
Yes, you do.
All right.
So from here, it looks like you can either go out towards the main deck of the ship, or you can head towards the aft where you were again. And based on the fact that from some of these rooms you can hear... you figure you're in, like, the general crew's quarters.
Okay.
If they were going to have your gear, this is probably where they would store it.
Where there are the most guards in wait, essentially.
The most guards in wait, but also they are probably going to try to like disseminate your stuff to everyone here.
Nah, fuck you. That's my stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So, going to do my best. Sneak.
That was so fucking lucky. Holy shit.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so
right.
Above the table, every step has a 20% chance of giving Sam a stealth check.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. That was me holding my breath and ready to, absolutely leave the call if Foundry done hurt me. Okay, put some pip in your step.
Oh.
I've got some pip in my step. All right, so once I get in here, quickly shut the door behind me. Pip is definitely here, even if I don't know where his token is. Where's my boy?
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to move him just because I didn't want to trigger the thing.
Fair.
But yeah, Pip is with you.
Pip is with me. All right. Arachne has been holding her breath that entire walk down and just... Okay, Pip, we're doing good. We're doing fine. Everything is okay.
Pip.
All right. So, gonna start looking around this room.
Okay.
First of all, looking at this table. What is this map?
You see a map, and while it is maybe specifically a treasure map, it looks like there have been some additional notations made on it, since the pirates are charting whatever, they're making notes and charts on whatever map they have, and it looks like specifically you recognize Glimmer's handwriting as you briefly peruse this map. It looks like Glimmer has made notations of a couple of specific areas. One notably being circling both Skull Island and Saurian Island as a potential area. One circling the lower part of the continent of Yathan. And then it looks like there's areas that have a bunch of like X's through them. Some other towns and some other areas or islands. Some of which you wouldn't even see on a map because they're one of the floating isles of the archipelago. So, go ahead and give me an insight check or a history check.
I have proficiency in history, but of course we're seeing how Foundry wants to treat me tonight. There we go. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, baby. It was another nat 1 in there.
Seriously, Foundry? What the fuck?
That's really fucked up, actually.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
How many... I've rolled 3 nat 1s tonight? This is bullshit.
That is bullshit. And on the, solo mission.
Yeah. Whatever, Foundry. I'm not bitter.
Okay. Arachne, you glancing over this map and some of the other ones see all of these notations being made, and you think to your earlier conversation with Glimmer and Avery Caw, and you go, son of a bitch is marking off locations where the luck isn't and has yet to search these places.
That can be useful. That's a secret tool to help us later. Isn't that right, Pip? I mean, I'm sorry. Pip, try that again. Oh, this son of a bitch is marking off a place where the luck isn't and is yet to search these places. Well, yeah.
It's a secret tool to help us later.
It's a secret tool to help us later, isn't that right, Pip? Son of a bitch, we're gonna kick his ass later.
Beep, beep.
I'm like, I always thought he was cool. Fucking man. Alright, gonna keep investigating this room. I see there's windows. There's windows so I can get out, maybe. Alright. I see a couple of chests. I'm gonna open the one that's blinking. Do I have thieves' tools? No, I don't. Can I roll with advantage because Pip's helping me?
You can roll with
My
advantage
little
because Pip is
cheerleader.
helping you, yes.
16. Damn. Well, at least it wasn't another nat 1.
No, but it was a 3 in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have any thieves' tool at this moment, so it's going to be hard to unlock this chest. I will say, I'll apply
If I search this room, could I potentially find a key?
Yes, but I'm going to say it's a higher DC. Because you know for a fact where you could probably find some thieves' tools. Because as much as Glimmer likes to profess that he is a practitioner of the arcane arts, he is also a halfling.
Well, let's not jump to... Again, he's a dick, but we don't need to be racist here. Turns out he's a dick.
Yeah,
All
okay,
right.
go ahead and give me an investigation check. And again, you have advantage. Pip is helping you.
I'm gonna keep asking if Pip is helping me. This is really shitty, Foundry. I think Foundry's in it to fuck me over today. 14, nah.
Yeah, no, the DC was 15.
Is there something that I can use to help me pry it open?
Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. You, in this room, find something, because the chest is locked, you could potentially break the lock open. If it makes a loud noise, you stand to potentially wake up people. Right?
Then you know what? I'm just going to slowly and diligently take my time with this lock.
Okay. So what I'm going to say is that because it is such a high DC to open it without thieves' tools, even though you can do so, because normally if you're taking 10 on a success, if you take 10, it's a success, right?
Shush, didn't want that.
It's fine.
Yeah.
If you take 10, it's a success. So you would take a minute to unlock it. You need, at this point, with your bonus, you would need a 20, which you can succeed at if you take 10 minutes to attempt to open this. Does that make sense?
Yes, then in that case, I'm gonna move this bookshelf in front of the door.
Okay, you move the bookshelf
in
front of the door.
Just to be like, hey, no one is coming in here. I need time.
Okay. I'm not gonna give you a strength check for that, just because that makes sense. So you slowly move the bookshelf over. Oh, incredible! Yeah.
Book.
Very funny.
There you go. I just really slowly kind of walk it over there. I'm like, one corner. Nope, we're just gonna move it over there.
All right. In that case,
you're gonna stay there, and you're gonna be my backup.
In that case, I will put Pip in this room.
Bookworm would absolutely approve of me using books for such a novel purpose.
The bookworm's voice fills the air. This is the time and place to use books.
This is the time and place.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is always power.
Okay.
All right. So then I'm gonna take my 10 and just
So
get through this damn thing.
On a success, eventually, after finding a couple of little you take a hairpin out and you spend 10 minutes sweatily, slowly trying to unlock this thing.
Oh no! I use the ear loop of my glasses.
Oh, yeah. Whatever you have to substitute for thieves' tools, but you take 10 minutes to unlock this, and you do. And when you unlock it, you have all of your stuff back. You've obtained your full inventory.
Thank God.
Pip goes through and like tears a piece of paper off of a map. Okay.
Seriously, Foundry? Seriously?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is... Listen, fate has told me that I should not proceed any further. Which is dumb, because, you know, you and I talked about what could happen.
Yeah. So you... Basically what I'm going to say is that the chest doesn't actually do anything.
Yeah.
I just need you to equip whatever you would have on normally.
Alright, just put everything back on.
Yeah.
Alright, yep. I'm going to use a full action to drink a potion of healing.
Okay, go ahead.
So that is a 10, correct? The full effect for a full action?
Yes, full effect for full action. So that would be 10.
I ain't rolling shit. As long as I'm not bloody anymore.
Okay, and that was your only potion, right?
I have a second potion.
Oh, okay. It says you do have a second potion. Okay, so that's,
Yes.
So we're down to 1. Great.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Arachne, equipped, slightly healed. You, still in the bottom of a ship that desperately hates your guts.
All right. So, Pip, here's what I'm thinking. This ship sucks.
Beep,
I
beep.
hate this ship. I hate everyone on this ship. And as much as I want to go and fuck up Glimmer, that would be imprudent. And as much as I'd love to talk my way off the ship, that would also be imprudent. So, you and I are going to come to this window. You see? See? Come here, Pip. We can see.
Beep. And
does this window open?
It does not.
It does not.
What do you need it to... What are you thinking, Sam?
Oh, I'm just trying to make sure that Pip can get out, because does Blinkstep care about a glass barrier?
I believe that the wording is that you can see, correct? I will say, though, that this is a drop. Yeah, let's see, you're, like, from this area right here, you're, like, 20 feet up above it.
Well, I can blink step in 10 feet range and then, land on my feet.
Yes, falling damage is only 10 feet or higher.
Fall damage... 15 meters.
Yeah, teleport 10 feet to a location you can see.
Yeah, so 30 feet isn't going to hurt me. So it's not 30 feet, so it's not going to hurt me.
Okay, so what I will say then is you can open one of the panes in the window, and Pip can get out, and he flutters down to that area right here. And then you can blink step onto the deck of the ship. So let's grab you.
Yep.
And then put you there.
Yep.
Come on, camera. Okay.
All right.
All right, you.
All right, gonna lay low, crouch, crouch, crouch.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Not gonna be suspicious. All right. And I can attempt, again, the way Foundry is treating me. Foundry does not like me tonight. I'm not going to risk trying to convince everyone that I am from the Department of Ocean.
As funny as that would be.
You know what? Another time when I'm not by myself.
But the thing is, you're a bard. Like, you should... What?
I love Pip. Foundry hates me tonight, so I'm not going to risk it. And I am going to do something I should have done a long time ago. Which is... examine my beautiful coat and find the rowboat. Rip off the patch and throw it overboard and and me and Pip are going to row our way out of here.
All right, let me see. Where is it?
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Splash.
Splash. Come on, Pip, and jump on in. All right,
Okay.
Pip, which way's home?
Pip, pip, pip. Pip goes and
Right.
stands like a little figurehead at the front of the ship, little beak pointing up into the wind. Pip.
All right, and Arachne's got the oars and is adjusting the sails, and we're getting the hell out of here.
Okay. Nope, that's the wrong one. Where is...
Oh, must have been the wind.
Must have been the sea. Meanwhile, aboard the deck of the Nocht Jeduai, Renji, you come out of your not comatose state, but you come to from your flashback.
Went 2 layers deep that time. Damn.
As everyone continues to stand around debating what to do about, first of all, Arachne missing, but second of all, Yashin is just staring at Melusine.
Oh,
Why
yes,
don't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
Amphitrite, this is Yashin.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Amp, you know who this is. This is like this is A, Renji's very good friend, and B, your boss.
Okay.
Well,
And he's being rude.
you know who doesn't know this person?
To a teasing tone of like, hey, take a picture, it'll last longer.
Yeah. Okay, Steve.
I was about to say, you know who doesn't know this person? Petrus.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, I assume you're here to help, yes?
Yes, and he bows traditional Asian style, and he says, my name is Yashin Hane. I am the... trying to think of how to phrase it. I am the manager and caretaker of House Hane in my father's stead. Renji sent a message to us a number of weeks ago, and we have just now arrived in order to assist him. We heard that your ship had been booked to charter passage to Tortuga and then Jaffa, and so we have come to complete that contract.
I see. Well, there's one person who's missing who should be here to complete that contract, but I don't know what to do.
Out over the table, do we know the general heading of which way the Fortuna's favor was heading?
I'm gonna ask. So it's been a couple of hours. It's getting towards evening now. You saw them sail off. I'm gonna ask you to make a sailing check if you want to determine the heading of the favor. Oof. I think
Everybody reload Foundry. This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. Are you?
You know what? I am. I'm actually reloading. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Are you going to use your inspiration, or are you just going to let that ride?
No, what I'm gonna say is, Yashin, Avery Kaw took one of my crew members, and I have no intention of leaving them behind. So, I just need to get us a little closer towards Tortuga, because I believe that's where he was heading. And I'll see what I can do to get her back.
He nods and he says, "Of course, I understand. Companionship is important. Very well. We will make for Tortuga. but I think it perhaps. He looks around at the ship. He goes, "This ship has taken a severe beating. It would be best to put in for repairs, but that may take some time. If we are heading for Tortuga, we may wish to. I don't know how long it will take. I just know that it will be some time. We may want to take the blade instead."
Yeah, I have no idea what time frame we have here, and it's best to assume that we have a very short time frame of success for this.
Indeed.
Renji's contemplating the idea of leaving behind this ship after everything we did to get it back. But ships can be replaced, crew members cannot. At least not these ones.
Duty is heavier than the mountain. Okay. Anybody else in this moment have anything to say?
No, Petrus has said his piece.
Okay. Blood Flag steps up and is like, "Look, the Ripper can take a hit. If we can get in and get after him, we should be able to catch up to her. If they're heading back toward Tortuga, then great. I don't know that they were."
We're working with what information we have. I told them to head towards Tortuga, and, well, it would reason that they would head back that way looking for what they're looking for.
The Nocht Jeduai did not sink. It's just in a very bad position. Because currently I think the ship...
Yeah, sorry, I looked and I'm like, wait, what? Why is the deck gone?
Oh, that happens sometimes when you just hover over it.
Oh, wild.
Yeah, total hit points, the ship has ship-scaled 9 out of 33 hit points.
Woof.
So, not sinking yet, but... Amphitrite, you suddenly feel better. Nothing has changed. Nothing has, changed your current situation. But suddenly you're just like, oh, maybe things will be okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check, if you'd be so kind.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if, she notices that Pip is not there.
I'll say that you do notice that Pip is not there, because I believe last time you had failed a perception check to determine that. Holy shit.
At least someone can roll tonight. Damn.
Finally, it's Steph's turn.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
On a 21, Amphitrite, you turn around and look out, and you can see a little sail and some oars splashing in the distance as Arachne and Pip come paddling up on a little sailboat. Just big enough for like a person or two.
Can I see that it's them?
I'm gonna say that on a 21 perception, you instinctively know that it is Pip. And if it is Pip, then it is probably Arachne. Because, you didn't even notice Pip was gone. And then suddenly you're like, yeah. Oh, Pip is back. Wait, Pip is back. Where did Pip go?
Because if I did not know, I was like, could I use blood sense to sense that?
Oh, interesting. Well, Pip has all of their hit points.
Yeah, but...
Arachne does not.
Arachne does not.
Okay.
And it doesn't say that I would have had to. Yeah, it's just any creature whose current hit points are below their maximum.
That's true, but you're not tracking anybody at this time.
Okay. So I relay this. Hey, I see. I think that's Pip. Which, if it's Pip, Arachne, well, there's rows or oars, and Pip doesn't have opposable thumbs as a bird, so I hope. Can I just jump in and swim there?
Yeah, you can jump in and swim.
All right.
In any
Cool.
case, Petrus is
Yeah.
absolutely like dashing to the side of the boat too.
Do I need to make any checks, or can I just go?
You can just go. There's nothing that would prevent you from just moving.
All right. Is there a way that I can like help pull it to the ship faster than what Arachne's doing?
You get behind the ship and you start pushing, and it gives Arachne a chance to like put the oars up as you're just like splash, 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 and you push.
Thank you. My arms are so tired.
You push the ship much closer, and Arachne, you guys all end up back on the deck of the ship. Jay and Bloodflag start to tie Arachne's little boat up next to the Nocht Jeduai.
So I think I'm gonna call that one the Necromancer Gerardo. Because it is small, powerful, but not very impressive.
Damn, tell me how you really feel about my villains.
I hate your villains so much. Yeah. That was a joke for everyone currently present and no one else.
We all thought it was funny. Anyway, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, Miss Potamia, you made it back.
Yes. They're like,
No thanks to you, Renji.
How?
Hey.
Well, first of all, I am rather cross with you, but we'll leave that where it is because we have got some good information. Also, I learned this from watching you, and Blink stepped to the other side.
Yeah.
Oh.
Renji.
I learned from.
Renji's definitely a bit startled, but definitely impressed.
I learned from watching you. Now, so we have some information, very valuable. Where do we begin? Where do you want to start?
Not to cut you off, Mrs. Potamia, but I believe we should get underway as soon as possible to get away from Dreadmaw's fleet. We definitely
Yes.
need to talk.
Dreadnough's fleet, a perfect place for us to start. And she takes out the map. So, X'd off here are locations that it seems that they have checked. So that would imply, because as we all are aware, they're after the luck, yada yada. Stormtide. Fuck Glimmer and everything that he stands for. He is an enemy.
What? What happened?
I will tell you shortly. I have too much going on right now, but it's important that I say that much so that I remember to come back to it in a bit. So anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Glimmer is apparently good friends with Avery Caw. So he's an enemy.
Galen, you perk up at that, because obviously you know Caw is one of the crew who committed the slaughter of the trusty Anne. But you did not know about this connection to... has Arachne's mentioned the Jasam dudes as like an organization, right?
Yeah, it's the thing of... She has mentioned the organization that is the Jasam dudes. She's mentioned Isaac. She's, she and Stormtide by now have gone back and forth about it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Has Arachne shown us her minor illusion PowerPoint presentation of it?
No, and it's also not her PowerPoint presentation. It is a different character's PowerPoint entirely. No, but so just she says Glimmer to everyone, one of the Jasam dudes. He is apparently a quote very good friend of Avery Caw, so he cannot be trusted. And I always thought he was cool. I feel really duped for that now. Shit. You know what? There's a lot to unpack there.
Stormtide comes over and I don't know if he gives you a hug, but at the very least he's like supportive of you in some way. You also notice he's fucked up beyond measure. Like, you're at 10 hit points, he's at 2. And he's just like, hey.
I give him a health potion.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
I give him my last health potion because Stormtide is my friend.
Okay. So.
I give one to Jay because I noticed that he's also incredibly fucked up.
Great.
Yeah.
So you go to...
And there goes my last health potion. Worth it.
Worth it. And then you give one to Jay, you said? Right.
Yeah.
So if it's an action, he's going to go up to... Oh, good. Jay only has 10 hit points. So he
goes
up to 4.
He's great. He's ready to go.
Okay. Stormtide comes up and, like, hugs you, and it's just like, hey, it's okay. His whole thing is to be charming, right? Like, you didn't fall for anything.
No, but yeah. It's not a matter of falling for something. It's a matter of, I thought he was cool.
Yeah.
And it turns out that our moral compasses apparently are very different, and that's a bit painful.
Okay. Galen.
Anyway, not important.
Yes. Galen, you said you were going to try to go below decks. Is that still something you want to do?
Yeah. That was like something I kind of like said low, was just like turning back at like Jay and Melusine was like, I believe at the moment it's probably best for us to go below deck for a moment.
Okay. You start to...
Renji puts a shoulder on Galen. Yeah, that'd probably be best. And he casts healing word on him.
Ooh, nice. Go ahead and heal him. Yeah! Let's go.
Yay, I'm orange now.
The only person who came out completely unscathed was Amphitrite because she had temp hit points. That's very funny. Okay. So
I'm a tank.
Galen, you, Melusine, and Jay begin to kind of surreptitiously make your way away from the members of House Hane. And as you're about to, like, fully go downstairs, Donna Vance steps in front of you and goes, hold on a minute. And she doesn't level anything at you, but... yeah, Joe, you pinging the stairs, yeah?
Yeah, it's because you have them going upstairs.
No, they were going to try to go around instead of cut, so...
Oh, okay.
They're going to try to go this...
We're going to go below deck as they go up.
Going to have them go here and then down instead of... of this way. Oof, Jesus, stop doing that.
Yeah, we're walking around people instead of...
Exactly.
Excuse me.
Rich gets it. But Donna goes and stands in front of you and, like, prevents your ability to go down the stairs. She's like, hold on a minute now. One water person to another. Something's going on here. And, you know, she turns to look at Renji and says, Renji, you, care to explain why this... She points at Melusine and says, why this sea spawn has leapt out of the ocean and onto the deck of your ship?
Yes, but not to you.
And
This is for Hane-sama, not you.
She turns, and I think, Renji, for the first time you notice, after what Captain Redwine said, she is wearing the colors of House Hane, and she says, I think colleagues should exchange work information. Don't you agree?
Yes, and I can exchange that with Yashin.
Yashin steps forward and says, look, Renji, I understand that there were strong feelings attached to this, and I wish that I could have communicated this in some way prior to our arrival, but Captain Vance has been instrumental in allowing us to circumnavigate the archipelago quickly. Her sea expertise is second to none. I'm not asking you to forgive, but as you are both members of my house, it behooves us to act in accordance with our standards. You understand?
I will explain the situation to you and your father. You can dispense that information as you see fit.
He nods and then gestures for Donna to move back. She does so. Mel's gonna go downstairs. Okay. Is there anything else that anybody would be doing at this moment? You've gotten Arachne back. Arachne, is there any more information that you would want to share?
Definitely, but Arachne is a bit frazzled right now and can't really stay on one thought for too long.
Where the fuck did Amphitrite
So,
go?
Jumped in.
Oh no,
Amphitrite is swimming.
no, ended up under Black Flag somehow. Blood Flag.
Oh,
That always seems to happen to me.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Miss Potamia, Mr. Stormtide, if you want to head below deck, you both look rather weary. I will get us underway as soon as possible, and we will be making our way for the port city of Unai.
where is that?
That is in Yatha. That is where Yashin and his father and the House Hane family lives. It is a prosperous city, and if we can get there, potentially we can find allies and supplies, and we can come up with a better plan.
North Yatha or South Yatha? Or East or West Yatha?
I believe it is South Yatha, though I have to confirm that with the DM.
I'm checking right now. I believe, yeah. So Yatha, the actual city, is smack in the middle of the southern part of Yatha. Unai is a little north of it in like a sheltered cove area.
Right.
Is that area circled on the map?
It is.
That is a decent enough location of potential luck. As
Because
based on their
You
map.
said that that's where they've already looked, so they're not.
No.
likely looking-
No. This is circled. It's not X'd. If it's X'd, they've been there. If it's circled, they haven't. I know Glimmer's handwriting.
Arachne,
Very nice.
Arachne, I'm not gonna have
Very
you...
nice hand.
Arachne, I'm not gonna have you roll for it, but I'm going to basically give you a flash of insight in this moment.
Okay.
You don't know exactly where, but you know that Draxus was studying in Yatha.
I do know Draxus was studying in Yatha.
Part of Yatha is circled.
I do know that.
If Glimmer is heading or looking for other members of the dudes, that might be the Fortuna's heading at this time. Which means that it is now a race.
Like, she turns, grabs Stormtide's arms, like, we need to go and get Draxus. Because I don't trust that little motherfucker farther as far as I can throw them. Wait a minute. Do you want to go back to the lighthouse? What's your plan?
Grumgash looks at you and says, if Draxus and the other dudes are in danger, we need to go see Lone Guard and Zibstack. They're in Tortuga.
Okay, where are they? Oh, shit.
I don't know if he's been... And you can see, Arachne, that there is an X over Tortuga, but it was circled at some point.
Alright, so... Shit.
Look, Dreadmaw would be crazy to attack Unai directly. House Hane has a big enough fleet that he would think twice to try to pull that move. So whatever they're going to do there, they're going to do it subtly, or at least try.
You know what? I agree with both of you. And I don't think that I currently have the wherewithal to make an insightful to provide any decent insight on this, and I think I need to rest before I can talk about and before I can contribute anything useful to the conversation.
Blood Flag steps up and says, looks like you got two options. Port in Tortuga and try and repair your ship before heading out for Yatha, or head to Yatha straight up without fixing the ship. You could board the two allied vessels you got here, and he gestures to himself and Yashin. But that might mean leaving this ship behind.
If speed of the essence,
I have no doubt that either Yashin's ship or Captain Bloodflag's ship would easily outpace Fortuna's favor. And getting to Unai before they do, potentially thwart whatever they plan on doing, is important.
You do bring up a good point, though. There are two allied ships.
Blood Flag, third option. I can tow the NJ into Tortuga and have me boys fix it up, and then we'll sail it back to you in Yatha, but might take a while.
You know what, Blood Flag? I think I like that option most.
I think I like that option. May I make one request?
Yeah, aye.
While you are in Tortuga, can you please seek out excuse me while Sam checks her notes for the names of these dudes.
It's Zibstack, Ballywig,
yes.
Zibstack, and
Ballywig,
Lone Guard
Zibstack,
Brookshield.
and Lone Guard Brookshield. They are a Gnomish Druid and a Dwarf Wizard. They're a couple, they're always together. Or at least, no more than shouting distance from the other. And see if they're open to a Jasam Dude reunion. And I can write up a better letter of detail after I've had a good night's sleep.
He's gonna make, let me see, is it... Yeah.
Jesus, Foundry.
Yeah, really, just doesn't want anyone to succeed today. Okay, Blood Flag thinks for me, he's like, doesn't ring a bell, but okay, yeah, I can look for him.
All right.
I mean, unless you storm time, do you want to go with him to confirm?
Stormtime nods, and he's like, that may be best, just so that I remain with the ship and can sail with them back to you when the time is right.
Oh yeah, on the Nocht Jeduai, when they're ready.
Yeah.
I think we have a plan then.
And Yashin gestures to the opulent blade and says, then, welcome.
Yeah, we just need to collect our stuff. I'll make sure everyone gets on board.
I have to double check the name of the ship because I can't find it. I know it's the opulent blade, but I was trying to remember what it was in I guess Japanese.
Zeitakamoru?
Yeah.
What a weeb.
What a weeb. Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. We're gonna cut to Galen and Melusine and Jay, all of whom are below decks.
Renji just showed up too.
Yeah. Well, so Renji, you go downstairs to tell Jay and Co. or Galen and Co. What the plan is. So Galen, what are you guys doing?
Oh well, once we have like, well, they all been talking all that stuff, but when we got downstairs, I look at Mel and Jay, and so Jay, I just want to thank you for your quick thinking, and I'm glad that you're both. I'm glad that you're both all right, and then I look at Melusine and it's like, but I just would have kept. I would have just kept going instead of coming back. Even though you're weaker, you'd be in a more free state than stuck in a barrel.
She reaches up and touches your face and like runs her fingers through your always damp and salt crusted hair, and then gives you a little smack in the face. Just, psh. Dumbass. We are bound together. I cannot leave you. You have some part of me in you, just as Sahissa does at this moment, and that is why, because if we separate too much, our powers weaken.
I actually experienced some of that at the Pirate Conclave.
Mm-hmm. At least together we stand more of a chance. Besides, your training is not yet complete. We need to finish what has been started.
Very true. I know you said it was time that we should come back, but I don't know. Maybe things were rushed a little bit. I'm sure you had good reason, but...
Galen, go
Yeah,
ahead and
I
give me an
definitely need
insight
more.
check.
Poop. That's it. That one, and Waja.
Okay. Unnatural 20. Galen, you say it feels like we came back too soon, and Mel kind of like recoils a little bit and then looks out. There's no portholes in the bottom of the ship, but like looks, her eyes her big fishy eyes unfocus, and like she looks out at where the waves would be, and you're surrounded by them. You can hear the creaking, and she goes, "It's not too early, but it might be too late." And Renji, you don't come down the stairs.
Oh, I'm
We
sorry.
can speak on that later.
I
then
wasn't
turn around.
interrupting. I wasn't interrupting anything, was I?
No, we were just having a little conversation among the three of us, and I sensed a little bit of tension above deck, and sometimes, I don't know, tenseness on a ship makes me a little bit itchy between the shoulder blades and maybe a little bit out of the throat, if you follow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I get that. I've been there.
Oh, you have?
Well, not exactly in those words, but look, I've I've been on a pirate ship before, and I've been in tense times. But that's a story for another time. Pack up everything you got, anything that you need. We're jumping over to Yashin's ship, Yashin-sama's ship. And Blood Flag is going to take this ship to Tortuga, get it repaired, bring us back to Yatha for us at some point, and we're going to make our way for Unai as quickly as possible.
All right then. Not the first time we've had to pack up on short notice. But to Yatha?
Look, if Yashin-sama's here, his ship is very fast, and we can find support with House Hane there. They have a lot of connections. They have a lot of ships. We could possibly make that'd be a good place to lie low from Dreadmaw for a little bit and potentially come up with a better plan and collect our resources.
Yes, lying low for a little bit sounds very advantageous at the moment.
I think we're all in over our heads more than we thought.
Mel comes up and says, "More than you know," and then cryptically walks upstairs.
Yeah, that's what it... Never mind.
Oh, hello.
Well, Jay, I guess we gotta pack up.
Yeah, let me go get my backpack. I don't know where this wall came from, but it's not here.
Man, he got fucked up in the port. I hope he's okay.
Nope, you went downstairs again, Richie.
I went downstairs and now I'm on the other side of the wall.
Oh no.
If
You have to do it this way.
She's good with
You have to do it this
ignoring
way. Oh, yeah.
Nope, still a wall. Damn. I really messed up.
It's okay. Alright. So you guys are all going to move over to this ship.
Wait, I had one more thing.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
the Stormtide.
Oh, yeah.
I
go
need to
ahead.
talk to him about what I figured out.
Yes.
Or, well, I need to process some things.
Okay.
So, what was your impression of Glimmer like back in the day? Because he said something to me that was really strange.
I mean, he was a hangers-on, you know? He was like... He wasn't one of the boys. He was just, like, always there. You know, like, when you... If you have a team, like a sports team, somebody still has to get the water and the towels, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of where he fell into. Just kind of by happenstance. But, like, he hung out with us.
That's... I don't know, it's... So, when I was on the Fortuna, down in the brig, he was there, and he woke me up with some kind of spell or a potion or something. And he said something to me that was just bizarre to me. He said, "I'm not an idiot as much as it may behoove you to believe so." And I mean, I never thought he was an idiot. I thought he was like me, intelligent and maybe kind of normal, but surrounded by mega geniuses like the likes of you. But I don't know, I always thought he and I were better off than you mega geniuses because y'all only had 2 interests, and we, me and Glimmer had, a broad range of interests. I mean, he wasn't like an expert on Elvis transmogrification or interplanar connection or lingua arcana, but, he was a collector and an archivist, and he was well read on like a many number of subjects. It was just really weird. Did you think he was an idiot?
No. What? He he was just a guy. You know?
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Same way I think of myself as just, a normal person.
I don't... Oh, come on. I don't think... Who's rolling? Okay. Oh, there we go. I never thought he was an idiot. I just thought he wasn't... I don't want to say he wasn't up to snuff, but, like... It's kind of how it feels, you know?
Yeah, again, it's a normal guy amongst a bunch of, super geniuses like all you other dudes. It just seems like that's... I mean, maybe by comparison, but certainly not standing alone.
Well...
But I mean, by that token, I'm also a complete idiot compared to the rest of you.
It's hard to... I'm trying to think how to phrase this. It is hard to stand amongst giants and not on their shoulders. And if you are supporting the people who are theoretically making these big strides in magical and arcana knowledge, not being able to do so is very demeaning. Do you know what I mean? But no one...
I suppose. And I think at this point, a look of recognition, something has clicked together in Arachne's head.
Mm-hmm.
And she turns to Stormtide directly, is like, Glimmer was an archivist.
Aye, yeah. It was important that we had one.
And what does an archivist do?
Collects all the... Suddenly his eyes go wide. Collects and categorizes all the research.
Glimmer was an archivist. And he was in High Rock the first time your research disappeared, and was he not at the lighthouse the second?
He what? Give me, where's that map? And he takes
Takes out the map. Yeah, we lay it on the ground, and we're, getting in here. Webb, get in here. We need your brain. We need all the brains. I mean, you too, Cap, but also, Webb, get in here.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, get in here.
I was just about to say, can we do this on the other ship? Oh, wait, no, I guess Stormtide's going on. Never mind.
No, it's like, no, Stormtide needs this information because we're piecing things together.
Ah, okay.
All right. Glimmer was an archivist. An archivist takes documents. He records research findings and categorizes it and sorts it. Glimmer was in High Rock when Stormtide was attending university, and he was at the lighthouse when his research disappeared. And he had said to me, what did he say? He said something, he wanted to talk to me because I'd been in contact with someone who was researching the area, and that would have to be you, right? That would have to be you, right? Because I haven't been in contact with Draxus in over a year, and if he's got anything to do with... I mean, you know what Draxus is like. He doesn't really care about the... Anyway, I'm losing focus. The map.
Stormtide looks at you and says, "So was Isaac."
But didn't he say that I...
How long was Isaac studying this? If he thinks you have Isaac's research, then
Minimum, he's trying to complete a collection.
at minimum. But what was Isaac researching? Well, when he came to me, he was searching for interplanar portals.
The rifts, right?
The rifts, in conjunction with tides and ley lines. What?
How are you and I going to stay in contact while we're both at sea? Because we're onto something.
I'll send a message out when Blood Flag and I are in Tortuga.
All right.
Like,
The pieces are there, though. This is... like... They're... Webb, what do you make of it?
I don't know the personalities in question, the other folks that you were mentioning, so it's a little bit difficult for me to make judgments. What do I make of what exactly? Just the situation as a whole, or?
Yeah, I guess I... Sorry, I have half of my brain power, and... I have half of my brain power and not all the information, but I think we know that Glimmer took your research, Stormtide.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac was also interested in the area that...
Which means, and he points to the circle in Tortuga that's been crossed out, and the other circle in Yatha that has not been crossed out, and says, which means this is Lone Guard and Zibstack, and this is Draxus. This one, and he points to the one surrounding Skull Island and Skull Island and Saurian Island, the Dinosaur Island. He points to that one. He says, "This I don't know. I don't think there's any dudes here. But if there's other targets that they are looking for, then they'll be headed there at some point. If they're heading to Yatha to find Draxus, maybe they'll stop there and you have some time. If not, then the race is on."
Well, to ensure the safety of one Archmage's Draxus Firebrand.
Indeed. And he nods over to Yashin, and you see Donna going back to take the helm, starting to look not impatient, but just like checking over some things before setting sail.
All right.
Let's see. Can I take a look at that map? The thing with all the information about what they're checking out, where they have been, haven't been.
Yes, hold that, and I'm going to make sure that my little dinghy goes on the right boat.
Very well. Eric.
Yes.
Does it say anything around Blissport?
Ooh. No, it does not.
Does it look like Blissport is on the way, or would we have to go back a certain point?
So, to clarify, kind of everything for everybody. Bless you, Steph.
Bring up the world map.
So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna see. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know if I have to change.
Looks like Blissport's on the way there.
So here's
Looks
what
like it's right on the path.
Perfect.
here's what I'm gonna do. Any red circle is gonna be where they were checking, right? So they were here.
Okay.
Would have been. Oops. Would have been Saurian and Skull Island. And would also be Yatha and potentially Unai, right? They've already been to Tortuga. So they've crossed that off. Blissport, if you're sailing this way through the forts, and any direction you sail, you're going to want to avoid the iris.
Yeah.
So you're either going up and around it, and then trying to hit like the northern part of Yatha. So you're going this way. Or if you're going southern, you're sailing down through the straits past Blissport, and then potentially around the iris from here. Right. I mean, I guess technically you sail this way and then you loop back around to the beginning.
They'd never expect it.
Haha!
They'd never expect it, and it would take forever. They never expect us to take that long.
So this area right here. Oh, I forgot I did that. If you hover over the thing, it's like, this is the Marrow Temple. So that's the Marrow Temple where you guys were before.
Yeah, okay.
So Blissport is from where you are. It's about 10 days sailing.
Okay.
From Tortuga.
Alrighty. Let's see. At that point, Petrus would look for one of the captains of the ship. Whoever would be most likely in charge of navigation. You know what? He wouldn't know that. He would ask pretty much one of the first person he sees out of the people that he's met.
So Yashin or Donna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Likely Yashin. He'd go to Yashin.
Okay.
Pardon me. Have we decided on a route? Which route that we are going to be taking?
We will sail for the Straits, and then we will end up passing around the Iris.
Would it be possible to make a quick stop at Blissport?
We will need to simply to resupply. Otherwise, the crew will get antsy.
Understandable. All right, that answers my question. There's a contact that I would like to meet over there.
Of course.
Perfect. That solves all questions that I currently have. Yay. Additionally, do you have a need of a doctor's services for anyone on deck? I've studied medicine, and I currently act as such for the Nocht Jeduai.
Ah, several of my men were injured in the attack that we participated in, saving your ship, so that would be extremely helpful.
Understandable. I can do what I can with the supplies that I have, likely just to make sure that the any wounds don't get infected.
Of course. Renji, what are you doing? Are you trying to talk to Blood Flag?
Calls out to him. Thank you for everything you've done, and may we see each other again.
Wog!
Orcish greeting for someday I will kill you.
Astroblat, Nostoblat! Today is not
But it
that
is not this day!
Yeah, Renji calls out Orcish, kill you another time.
Yeah.
Kill you later.
Kill you later.
Okay, so Grumgash is going to go with Blood Flag. God, NPC names. So funny. Galen. Jay, get out of the bottom of the ship.
He found the galley immediately.
Yeah. Melusine is also aboard the ship.
He's got his backpack.
He's got his backpack.
Do we have Melusine's trunk?
Melusine's been in a barrel. I
Barrel.
think you guys lost the trunk, so she climbs into a different barrel and.
Okay.
Amphitrite, what are you doing? You've been doing a lot of listening this whole time, and you've just been kind of sitting. Pip comes up to you and snuggles back into your shoulder, just pip pip.
There you are. All right. So you went on a little adventure?
Pip pip.
Well, I'm glad that you brought Arachne back safely. Good going, bud. Did you enjoy yourself?
Pip.
Good on you. Good on you. I just want to check that Pip is like all okay. Because
Yeah, Pip is all
familiars
good.
and. All right. Cool. I also want to know, like, so Donna's not on the ship, right?
Donna's not on the Nocht Jeduai. Donna's on the other ship, on the Opulent Blade.
Now, I would have noticed that she made Renji uncomfortable, yes.
100% yes.
And while I did fail, like a history check last session, is there a way for me to keep like tabs on her so that if she makes Renji uncomfortable, then she for sure makes me uncomfortable. So
Yeah,
tabs on her.
I mean, you can keep tabs on her. I don't know if you're like shadowing her or anything, but you definitely are like potentially paying more attention to her than you might another ordinary crew member.
Okay. Cool. So how long is it until we get back? Until we get to Jaffa, right?
So Jaffa's going to be like a month. You've got a 10-day voyage ahead of you just to get to Blissport.
Okay. The Nocht Jeduai did not take any damage, right?
The Nocht Jeduai has 9 out of 33 hit points. It is.
Oh, never mind.
It is being.
Oh, right, because I fucked it up.
Yes. Well, you fucked it up a little bit more. It was already fucked up, and then you scraped some shallows, which wasn't great. The plan right now is for Blood Flag and Stormtide to... God, orcs have such cool names. To take the Nocht Jeduai back to Tortuga and get it fixed, and then sail it back to you guys in Jaffa.
Okay, I think I thought it was the Fortuna's favor that was something was going on with.
Nope.
I think I just like. Okay, yeah. So we're on the fort. Wait, which ship are we on then?
You're on the ship of House Hane, the Opulent Blade, which is
Okay.
Yashin's personal ship. It's currently being
That's what I thought.
manned by like a bunch of regular people and captained by Donna Vance, which, as you have said, makes Renji uncomfortable.
Yes, which is why I'm going to like keep a close eye on her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything specific I want to do in that case. I'll probably go fishing and all that good stuff.
Okay. So, from where you guys are, I'm just going to do this quickly, if I can do it faster. Yada-da-dee-dee, Magic of Theater. Yada-da-dee-dee, Seamless Wardrobe Change.
I love the Magic of Theater.
Alright, sweet. So I'm just going to ignore this for now.
You doing the building a scene thing?
Yada-da-dee-dee, seamless wardrobe change. Yada-da-dee-dee,
for
Magic
now-
of Theater.
For now, I'm just changing your Nocht Jeduai token into the Opulent Blade, so that we can see it. Yeah, so we are on a voyage. Okay.
Sailing for adventure.
It's so nauseating. All right.
Meanwhile, I had Little Einsteins playing in my head.
So,
Oh, we'll go anywhere the
now,
wind is blowing.
very important. Very important. If you are and Joe, don't cheat by looking at the stream. With the light, can everyone see the 3 paths ahead of you?
Yes.
Okay, so
There's fight, treasure, and locked unknown.
okay, perfect. So, as we have discussed before, there are a number of actions that you guys can take. We're going to call this node that you guys are on the first leg of your journey. When you are sailing, you can do and select in Voyages and Downtime 2.0. Hold on, I feel like I'm about to sneeze.
Did we get a short rest by now or no?
Oh my god, that hurts so much. I ate my sneeze.
Oh, eek. Don't give yourself an aneurysm.
Yikes, buddy.
Oh, that hurt. No, this is the beginning of your voyage, so you wouldn't have. Oh no, you would have taken a short rest because this would be like the next day, basically. You would have sailed.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you would have sailed through the night.
Yeah.
So, let me...
Everyone get that in. I know some people need it.
Can I take a short rest without having to roll a hit die?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's no good place for the calendar. But those of you who are injured, you can absolutely roll a hit die.
It didn't let me
Oh.
Oh, whoops.
roll the die because I goofed.
Okay. So, it's actually the next month, so we've moved into Green Flux from Bloomrich. So it's the next month, still spring. It's the first. It is the...
Wait, I have a question. If it takes 10 days for us to get to our next location, that means that by the time we get there, we'll have been able to take a long rest, yes?
You cannot long rest while at sea unless you spend a week somewhere.
I'm confused. Oh, at port, you mean?
Yes.
Oh,
So
If
we'd
you're-
be able to long rest once we got to Blissport, essentially.
Exactly, yes. So you can short rest for now, and then, I don't have it written down, but as a doctor or surgeon, Petrus has the ability to basically use repair on a person and restore you up to the next stage of health. So, like, if you have low health and Petrus rolls a pretty high DC, Petrus could potentially heal you to full. Let me double check. I need to find... It's an updated thing. I'm also going to post it. It's not finished, which is why I haven't put it into the Foundry yet. But I'll post that in the live reactions for now. So officer role, not officer role in the description. Officer voyage tracks would be where that would be. So there's some there, but the voyage actions that everybody can take are in Voyages and Downtime 2, right? So you could do 3 actions on your turn. Anyone can utilize voyage actions within a track. When you select a track, you can choose 2 voyage actions from that track to perform for that voyage legs. Multiple people can take the same track on a voyage leg up to a max of 3 people. Okay? So, for example, if Amphitrite would like to take the maintenance track to make its ship shape, you would make a dexterity or carpenter tools check, and depending on the DC that you choose, you can repair the ship up to a certain level based on how furiously you're working. It does cost supplies to do that, so a gold to do that. And because you are the bosun, you have the ability to add the ship's die, which is, at this point, for the Opulent Blade, it is a D6. right? If I am going too fast, please stop me. Or if anyone needs clarification on things again. Because I know it is a lot. But basically you say, I'm going to pick this track, and within that track, of the 3 moves, I'm going to do these 2. If you are the officer listed for that move, you add a d6. You can still do it without the d6. So Yashin would be the captain. Or no, sorry. Donna would be the captain. So that is irrelevant here. Renji, you would essentially be acting... actually, I'll ask you. Renji, are you acting as the navigator, or are you acting as the first mate aboard this ship? Yashin has basically given you free reign, but you would be working with Donna.
First mate is directly under the captain, so Renji will take navigator.
Okay. Which means that the highest level officer rank is quartermaster, which means that Arachne would go first.
I mean, the way Foundry is doing me today, I'm not sure I want to.
You don't have to take a voyage action. They are there for RP and potentially mechanical purposes, dependent. Because right now your ship has normal morale, normal health, because you're technically sailing aboard the opulent blade.
You know, honestly, for this first voyage leg, I just escaped a hostile ship. I'm gonna fucking relax.
Okay, go ahead and roll your relaxation track.
Let's see how well this goes.
Your ship does have a surgeon, so you're able to roll this at advantage.
Sweet. Okay, so just two 20s.
So you're gonna go and you're going to. Are you trying to heal yourself, or are you trying to remove your stress?
I mean, I assume that healing myself would theoretically also remove some stress.
Potentially, yes. So you can go ahead. You can roll a Constitution save.
Okay. At advantage, because I have...
Mm-hmm.
We got a doctor.
You got a doctor.
Thank you, Jesus.
You privately roll them, and I don't see what they are.
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
Thank you, Petrus.
Okay, on an 18, you can roll an additional hit die and recover some hit points.
Rad.
And you also remove a stress, but you didn't have any because you didn't fail anything, so you're good there.
It's more that, good job, Arachne's brain is now functioning at full capacity again.
Correct. Okay.
Alright, and the hell's my hit die, because... I should know this, but I never did this as Yazgash.
Okay, Renji, as the sailing master, aka the navigator, you are next.
Let's see. We can take 2 actions, right?
Yes, if you take the relaxation track, that's the last thing that you can do.
Right.
So that's why I'm... Sorry, Sam, I didn't mean to skip over you, but... Because you picked relaxation, that's the only thing that you can do. So
no,
Renji,
listen, I'm fine with that. Again, first leg, I need to fucking relax.
Okay.
Well, first I think we need to vote which node we're going for.
Well, you're on this node right now. You're on
right.
The node that you're on is like the starting point, and then you will... Everybody will take their voyage actions, and then you'll pick a node to sail to. Because, like...
Oh, okay.
If you pick this... If you pick the fight, right, it's going to end poorly if people aren't healed up.
Right.
So, after that, on that node, you will then do your next set of voyage actions and move to the next node, right?
Right. So we're doing our voyage actions now, and then what? We do them again on the next round for when we pick a node.
After the node resolves.
Okay.
So it's like voyage action, you move, you interact with the node. Voyage action, which is technically you moving the distance between these two nodes. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm like sailing master navigator. I'm looking through the navigation track, but since we haven't even picked a route yet, that doesn't matter as much. So I could pick something else.
Potentially, yeah. If you would like to, you can try to like plot a course and lock a node in, or what have you.
Well, that's the thing is that we haven't even seen we haven't even picked the first node yet. It's kind of hard to pick a course or change nodes when we haven't even started the voyage fully yet.
Hey, I'm gonna cast my vote for the treasure.
Take it easy for a bit.
Yeah,
same.
yeah. There we go. We're getting to the point.
Let's do a good thing.
Let's go straight down the middle.
All right. Let's see. We're looking through the track.
Unless it's a mime.
You mean a
I
mimic?
mean, a mimic. A mimic.
A mime?
Oh,
a
no.
mime.
Sacre
Sea
bleu!
mime.
Not the sea mime!
How dare
Oh.
you talk about Steve like that?
A sea mime?
Look, not this character.
Do I have any stress tokens to currently worry about?
You do not. You haven't failed anything.
Okay. If that is the case, Switch leg. Change a single unlocked voyage. Change. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna pick the one thing or two things then. A training track.
Okay.
I will take DC 10 for the training track. I will be trying to train up a feat.
Okay. Very nice.
Nice.
Let me read up on. Let me just make sure. Let's see. A relevant skill based on the feat itself, I guess.
Correct. Yes.
I'm trying to think of. Should I take either? Do I have to pick that now or just? I guess I do.
You do have to pick that now. If you're unsure of what feat you're gonna pick, maybe just try to train a relevant skill first.
Right. I don't need any particular skills or tools currently at this time, unless if I can get myself up to expertise on something, which that would be nice.
You can train for expertise, but expertise is specifically you have to make DC 25.
Oh right. Oh, maybe if I leveled up a little bit more and got some more raw points. If that's the case, I'm trying to look for that feat you showed me, the wind one.
Oh, that is in Deirdre's class feats in that book. I'm gonna say that one's gonna be acrobatics because that's dexterity.
Because I'm trying. I know you posted it to me, and I'm trying to remember where you put it.
I'm pretty sure that was. I know what you mean. I'm gonna say that one's either gonna be dexterity or your.
Oh, the Mantle of Wind. That was the one.
Yeah, Mantle of Wind. Which was similar to Yazgash's Mantle of Thorns, but it's a slightly different thing.
Right.
It's an alternate use of wild shape. Yes, you can absolutely train in that. It's either going to be your dexterity or your spell casting.
It's either that one or the Street Samurai one. I think it will be Street Samurai.
Okay.
Which I believe that one is dexterity based.
All right, so go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Nope, that's not it. Right, right there it is. going for DC 10.
Beats it.
Okay, yep. So you got a DC 10. You did not get the DC 15, but you did beat it.
So first leg of getting that feat, good to go.
Yep. So you need to make a note of that on your character sheet, just so that you know that that's something you're doing.
Yeah, I'll put it in my journal.
Perfect. All right. So that's 1. Are you doing anything else?
I also do relax.
Okay. So relax is the effects are cumulative. So if you roll a 20, you also get the benefits of 10 and 15.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That'll help.
On a 25 plus, which is crazy, you can get a long rest in.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That sounds really nice. All right. What's the roll for that?
It is a wisdom or constitution save.
Okay.
Wisdom is for stress, constitution is for injuries.
I don't have any stress or particular injuries, so I'll take whichever one's highest then.
Yeah. I figured it should be 1 physical stat and 1 mental stat. That is a 9. You do not reduce any stress.
Well, luckily that's not really a problem. I'm trying to get the extra benefits. Oh, well. I suppose that's it then.
Okay. Next up in this order, because we are going in officer order. Steph, it is your turn. And then Steve, you are last. And then Galen, you're in between, but I'm not sure if you're acting as the arcanist or another officer.
Probably just the Arcanist.
Okay, perfect. So Steph, it is your turn.
Yeah. Does the ship have any damage?
This ship does not have any damage.
So I can't really do anything with that. Can I go fishing?
Yes, you can choose the maintenance track, and you can go fishing.
And what would I need for that again?
You're just going to make a survival check.
So flat roll. Wait, I meant to ask, can Pip help me with that?
Sure, you can have advantage from Pip. So just roll another
Alright.
flat
Love
check.
Pip.
Wow, that
That's
is a
what we're
nat
talking
20.
about.
Yay. Yay.
Crazy.
Cool.
Okay. So on
Then what? Sorry, on the 20.
a 20, on a success, the ship consumes fewer supplies on this voyage leg. So you consume 20% fewer supplies from fishing.
Ooh, yeah. I would also like to do the rest track.
Relaxation? Yep.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And what do I do with that? Which one?
You can do
Constitution?
wisdom or constitution, yeah.
Oh, I wonder which one I should do. Fuck!
It is a 10.
Fuck!
It is a 10
Fuck!
to remove a stress.
Can
You
you
do
help
not
me with
have
this
it.
one or no?
No, this one's just you.
No. Damn. Yo! I have a... Yo!
Yeah, you have a
I have
plus
a plus
8.
8.
You have a
I have
plus...
a plus
Yeah.
8.
Again, literally everybody close out a foundry and go back in. Let it refresh its brain. It's doing us
No.
dirty today.
I
Okay.
cannot.
All right. Galen, it is your turn.
I think I'd also want to do training on a feat.
Okay, awesome. Do you know which feat you're doing?
Probably. I was thinking about asking to learn about magic a little bit from Melusine to do a Warcaster.
Ooh, yes. Okay, perfect. All right, so you
Wait,
can go.
I'm sorry.
Hmm?
I don't want to interrupt this, but personal track relaxation. we have a surgeon. She could have rolled that at advantage.
Oh, you are right. Thank you. Yeah, Steph, go ahead and roll at your con save at advantage, please. But yes, Galen, you can continue.
And then continue to be a warcaster.
Yes,
It's
continue.
dope.
Continue to learn Warcaster.
Sorry.
No, that's good. Thank you. I would give you inspiration, but you have it already.
That's true.
Wait, does that mean my con save as well?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's an 11.
Okay,
Alright,
well,
I'll roll it again then.
I'm trying.
You rolled
Wait, all right. It's like, yeah.
It's a 2 and a 3. That sucks.
Is it? Wait, was it a con save or con check?
Con save.
Save.
All right, 13. Still does not roll to recover a hit die, but you would reduce your stress if you had any.
And what you said was like a. Was it a 15 and above helps with the training thing?
For training, you would need, so on a 10, you have to get a 10 8 times. So you, Renji, are now locked into, I'm going to train this skill slowly, right?
Right.
And not work too hard. And I am going to, you have to get a 10 8 times.
Right.
If you pick a higher DC, you can get it less times. But if you fail, you gain a stress.
Right. I'll keep it at the slow one then.
Yeah. Okay. So Galen, you're also going to do a training track.
Yeah.
All right. What DC
So which
are you going to pick?
Probably also just the easy one for the Voyage, I guess.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll.
So I guess what? Let's see. Charisma save, I guess? Or
Charisma check. Yeah, for Warcaster, because it's your spellcasting ability. Make an ability check based on the score that the feat raises. If it does not raise the score, use a relevant skill. So, charisma check. Is it funny, Renji? No.
No, it's what Sam posted.
Oh, okay. I didn't see. Yes, this is a thing that if you have a feat that you are specifically looking for, it's good to just mark it in your journal and come back to it. Everyone's like, "Wait, we can get feats? Oh!"
Oh!
I stand by my choice to heal.
No,
but
I think you were good.
Yeah. Still good shit.
All right. Oh, okay. On a 20, you succeed. Very good. That only beats the DC 10, so you're good there. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Anything else from you?
Not for this leg.
Okay. Petrus, it is your turn.
Is there anything that reflects the thing that I said I was going to be doing on the ship for the injured crew?
Yes, I sent it to you specifically.
Yes.
Yes, treat injuries. During a voyage, PCs cannot long rest and must rely on the surgeon to help them treat long-lasting wounds. Roll a medicine check. On a success, you restore the individual's health up to the next quarter step. If it is below 25, it's basically repair, but for a person. And then, to double checking the wording of what that is. Whenever a ship would suffer casualties, your passive patch them up. Whenever a ship would suffer casualties, such as from an attack or after a voyage, a surgeon can reduce the loss of casualties by 50%. A carpenter grants and has advantage on all checks made for emergency repairs or make her ship shape.
Gotcha. In that case, yeah, I think I'll do that. Especially if it also applies to us, the party.
So if you're going to treat injuries, you can pick one person to treat their injuries, but I'm also going to say that passively you can walk around and treat the injuries of other people, of the crew,
Right.
and reduce their casualties.
Alrighty. I got a 21 medicine.
Okay. Did you pick a DC or on a DC? Okay, so you can restore somebody up to 75% of their total health.
Okay. Is there anyone who's... would I be able to split that up? Like
No,
25 for one, 25 for another? Okay, it's all one person.
It's all one person. That's the thing.
Alrighty. Who amongst our party is the most wounded?
Everyone's actually...
Well, we all took a short rest, so
Just say everyone's actually... It's
Maybe
it's
Galen.
Galen at this point, yeah.
Okay. Actually, I did not take a short rest. Gotta put that on there. But yeah, in that case, yeah, I'll be giving that to Galen then.
Okay, so Galen, you can go up to 75% of your total hit points. So you can get healed. Which... I don't know, because it's 40. Steph, what's 75% of 40? Is it 35?
75% of 40, wouldn't that be 30?
I think it's just 30.
It's 30, yeah.
Okay, cool. So Galen goes up to 30 hit points total. Anything else from you, Steve?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. All right, which means the crew has elected to sail forward towards this treasure. Oh, where'd it go? Hold on. Yadalititi, Magic Theater.
I don't like seeing where the next node is. Don't like that.
Oh, but it's more fun. It's more fun that way.
That was some bullshit.
And listen, everyone's like, "Oh, the green node. We should go there." I'm like, "Okay, you can go there." That's fine.
Look, if I have to take one of my navigation tracks to change that, I will.
Yeah, that is what that is for.
That's the point. That's the point. Smooth sailing, baby.
Game design. Da da da. Game
Very
design.
good.
Okay, everyone's here. Great. Take it down to patience. Alright, so you guys are sailing along, and let me see. No, not in there. Nope. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, perfect. You guys are sailing along, and as you are sailing, you start to hear like boom, boom, boom. Not in a way that like something is attacking you, but just like something is gently knocking into the sides of your ship, and you lean over the edge, and you can just see like a bunch of packages wrapped in sailcloth floating in the ocean.
Ooh. That cloth will be good.
So what do you want to do?
I want to get him.
Right. Let's reel him in.
Reel him in.
All right. So you grab some nets and try to grab a couple of these sailcloths or sailcloth.
Can I grab
packages.
the little dinghy
Yes.
to help us get these far off ones?
Yes. Amphitrite, you're gonna help with the dinghy. Okay. Steph is not near her mic, but she says yes. So, all right. So Arachne is going to get in her dinghy. Amphitrite is going to push. Anyone who would like to can go ahead and let's say make me a sleight of hand check to try and grab one of these packages. God damn it, Steph.
You know what? I get Dex.
No one's got anything.
Damn.
Okay. Okay, Webb's got Dex.
Well, that's a nat 20 for Petrus.
And a nat 20, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Oh, right, I should also probably roll. Sorry, I was looking at all the possible feats.
All right, Petrus, you pull 2 aboard.
Use your mage hands.
Yes!
That's why you just like yoink.
Yup.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, incredible. Yes, you mage hand, and it's what's crazy is they are less than 5 pounds, so you just whoop, but they're fairly substantial crates. Let's see what is in those crates. Linen. So you get the linen off of the you get the linen off of one of the you get the linen off of one of the boxes. And then let me double check. Petrus, you open the box, and after uncovering it and opening it from the sailcloth, you find a small platinum statuette of a sparrow with jasper eyes.
Is this solid platinum? My goodness.
It is. Alright, Arachne, you are going to pull, or what did you get?
14.
14? Yeah, you pull 1 up. Perfect.
All right.
So you guys have 3. So Petrus, you open the other one. Oop. And in that box you find... Oh, shit. Petrus, you open the second
Ew.
box, and
Yo.
you find a beautifully decorated storybook with 100 short stories and poems in it.
Oh, wasn't expecting to find reading on this trip, especially out at sea like this.
Yeah, it's weird that kind of there's these like perfectly preserved oiled boxes that you guys are finding. And these things look pretty pricey.
If some luxury liner or luxury cargo thing.
Arachne, as a bard, you open your sailcloth package that you have found, and you pull out a beautiful ivory flute.
Is there anything... when you say beautiful, describe it. Is there anything particularly carved into this?
It looks, I mean, it looks like it's solid ivory. There are, you have a scrimshawed flute, and scrimshaw is like that beautiful nautical carving that they would do into walrus tusks, depicting like stories and epic tales, right? And you're able to almost trace the song that was last played on this flute, looking at these delicate and intricate carvings. Let me see if I can find an example of scrimshaw.
I didn't know exactly what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about as well, and I like it.
Yes, this is for the audience at home, though.
Yes.
we need them to know, to be sure.
You gotta know what scrimshaw is. It's the shit right there. Why are all these images so tiny? Jesus Christ! Every picture of scrimshaw is so tiny.
Took it with a very small camera.
Apparently. There we go. Okay. This is an example of what I'm talking about in terms of scrimshaw. Like, just beautiful carvings that were normally done on, like, the teeth of whales or walrus tusks. You find one, and you have a flute that has scrimshaw on it. So you can make a note of that for your inventory, and I will grab it for you later.
Amp, do you think we can reach that one up ahead?
Yeah. Do I have to roll for that?
Yes, I'm going to say that because Sam has already rolled for that, you're going to roll for that as well, for this one.
What is it?
And can she do it with advantage because I'm helping?
She didn't give...
I've got an oar.
She didn't give you advantage.
Okay. I'll take it.
What am I rolling?
Sleight of hand check.
All right.
These things are moving pretty quickly.
Can I get pip slope or no?
I'm gonna say no, just because Arachne also didn't have advantage on hers. But you
17 though.
But you do get it without that, and you opening your sailcloth package find an ornamental red demon mask made of wood inlaid with silver decorations.
I'm not going to take that like internally as like somebody who's been called a monster her whole life. All right.
That is 100% either a Tengu or an Oni mask from Yatha.
100%, yes. I was just thinking that.
Can I put it on?
Yeah, you try to. It's clearly designed for like a humanoid face and doesn't really fit you.
Excuse me, Amphitrite is a humanoid.
With a face only a mother could love.
Human
what was
face.
that? What was that sound you tried to do, Eric?
Oh, the da-da-dum. Yeah, that one. You piece of shit. All right. Is there anything that anyone would like to do with these items? I've made a note of them for the relevant people, and I'm going to spend some time after session not statting them, but just putting them in your inventories.
I want to cast Identify on that mask.
You know, I want to play out a little ditty on this flute.
Okay, go ahead and give
I'm
me a
going to read the book.
check. All right, go ahead and give me a performance check.
Normal.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Arachne, you might not be a performer, but you are a fucking bard, and you just... You bust out a hot cross buns like it's nobody's fucking business.
It's like, you know, I never really liked wind instruments, but
This is
still
fun.
nice. It's still fun.
Petrus, go ahead and give me an investigation check as you are perusing this book.
Oh boy. 13.
13. It's enjoyable. It seems to be well written. It's, again, primarily like aquatic-based fairy tales and stories and things like that. You find a lot of stories about, like, spirits or demons or aberrations or things rising up from the depths, which indicates that this is either a recent book or the things that you guys have been investigating have been going on for a lot longer than you thought previously. Because this is not maybe a new book. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do a religion check on this mask?
Yeah, go ahead. That's cool. Still a 13.
All right. Well, and that's with my proficiency, but okay.
Yeah, on a 13, it appears to be maybe some kind of, like, festival mask. There's always actors and performers. I think what's weird is this whole thing feels like maybe a merchant ship had to dump a bunch of cargo overboard for some reason.
Oh no, is this contraband?
Maybe.
That's a kabuki mask if ever you described it.
Yeah, or maybe it's contraband, maybe something else happened. Maybe they were attacked and they're trying to shed weight. There's all number of reasons that this stuff. Maybe they wrecked and you'll find the wreckage of the ship. You don't know.
All right. Yeah, I was just thinking. I was like, oh man, Peter Sprague.
We've got some vibes.
He just retired. Yo.
Oh, good for him.
Just
He
sounds
deserves a
great.
break.
Yeah. No,
Alright.
for sure.
Really? Oh,
I also, I don't know how the theater department is going to survive without him because Peter was the theater department.
He was the heart and
he
soul.
was- oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's shout out to our old school. Okay, so there are now ahead of you. There is one node that you can go to, which is a negative random encounter. However, Renji, as the sailing master, has the ability to potentially change that. We're sticking with the same order since we're going in officer order, which means that first up is going to be our quartermaster. So it'll be Sam, and then Joe, and then Steph, and then Galen, and then Steve.
Let's be no, because that's the last thing I can possibly do.
Mm.
I was about to start myself. Gonna get on that training track and go for feet. I'm gonna be working towards mobile.
Okay. What is the DC that you're selecting?
I'm gonna keep it lazy. I'm gonna keep it low stress because we're under a lot of stress right now.
Okay. So
Like
10.
I'm just doing some jogging to start.
Okay. So
Yep,
dexterity DC 10, I assume.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't fuck me up, Foundry.
Damn.
Thank you. Damn, it's a shame I didn't work
Didn't-
really hard.
Yeah, right? It's like, oh, I could have done it.
Yeah.
Well. All right.
You know what? Listen, the way I've been rolling today, I'm okay with that. So I'm on the easy breezy. We'll get there when we get there track.
All right. Make a note of
then
that on
I-
your character sheet, please. Just
Yep.
so you know.
1 out of 8.
1 out of 8. Perfect.
Yep. Okay. And then I'm going to be the backup, and I believe that will end my turn.
Yes.
Correct?
Correct. So you'll
All right.
grant the next officer the sailing die as part of the roll. So they'll add a D6 to this, which is good because I believe.
I know we did it on purpose.
Believe that is Renji.
Yep.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a sec.
Okay. As the sailing.
We're doing the we're doing feats in the chat, so we each know what we're doing.
Okay. Smart.
Okay. So navigation track, and I'm guessing we want to avoid the combat, or do we?
It's not necessarily a.
combat.
It's not necessarily a combat. It's just a negative encounter. So you may lose resources or something.
Oh, so it could be like a storm or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's avoid it.
Let's avoid it.
Let's avoid it.
So that would be let's see, plot a course then.
Plot a course. You chart a course to the captain's desired destination. You make an intelligence, wisdom, or dexterity check. On a success, you can switch the leg between the voyage nodes, so this right here, to change the path your ship will sail on, or you can choose a node to lock. So you can either switch it to this unknown node down here, or to this random ship encounter up here.
Right. Okay, so yeah, I will roll to change to plot a course, and that is I will use wisdom survival, I think, because I think that's my highest. Let me
Okay.
double check that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the DC for this one isn't very hard.
Oh, actually, I have half proficiency in sailing, and that one's almost as high. I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay. On a 20, you are able to switch the leg of your journey from one to the other. So you can tell right? And you manage to avoid whatever danger it is, but which way do you sail instead?
Do we want to vote on which one we want to do? Because the mystery black one looks tempting to me, but
It
What do we
looks
thinking, crew?
tempting to me too, but I don't want to commit to that. At least if it's just the two of us, I don't want to commit to that.
I'm
Can we do
curious.
a
Now I'm
I'm-
curious.
I'm curious, but I'm like, half and half. Could we do like a luck roll? Would that be like fair? Or
Sail
do
into
we
the
just hold up
unknown.
for black?
I think it's okay. That's Mr. Webb. That's Mrs. Batavia. Mrs. Batavia, and that's Mr. Withby. I'll say into the unknown.
Sailing for adventure, aren't we? Damn it! Why don't we ever learn?
The Zanzibar barbarians.
Yes, to Zanzibar.
I meet the Zanzibar barbarians.
Okay. You guys are sailing towards this node right here, which means...
Oh, I like that.
But that means I don't like what it probably is.
Ah, look, Dreadmaw. Ah, well, fuck.
Oh, well. Balls.
I could hear his voice now. Oh, funny seeing you here.
All
Oh
right.
boy. The
Should we
music
also
was
resolve?
funky.
Wait, hold. Should we also resolve the rest of the voyage actions before we get to it?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, we have to, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Anyone who's still
Somebody's got to
I'm gonna
keep us
do-
honest. It's me.
I'm going to do the training feat again.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do that. All right, so we're sailing for there. Perfect.
Yeah.
Let me...
Mine will be dexterity. Yeah, dexterity. And is it a check or a save for the feat?
For
the
feet, it's a
training
check.
thing?
It's a check. The only save
so.
is the rest.
Relaxation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. Another success. Mark
Okay.
that down.
Very good.
1/4 the way there. It did not save my stuff in the journal. Damn it.
Damn it. Oh, yeah, you gotta hit the little save icon up at top. You can't just leave it
Yeah, I
open the whole
forgot.
time. It's okay.
That's okay. It's only been 2. It's
All right. Which means that it is now to Steph's turn.
So I can't do fishing again, right?
Yeah, you can do fishing again. Because that was
All
just
right,
that was
I'll
just
do
for the previous voyage leg. So go ahead and give me a survival check.
All right. So survival.
There's an 8. Unfortunately, that's not a success.
It's my first one. Isn't the first one 5?
No, first one's 10.
All right. So that's not a success. I'm gonna do.
Let me double check something. Do you gain a stress? No, it doesn't say that you gain a stress for this one, so you're fine.
Okay. I'm gonna work towards a feat of tough.
Okay, go ahead and give me a Constitution check.
Is it a check or a saving? Is it a ability check?
Yes, Constitution ability check.
Can Pip help me with this one?
No.
No. All right.
That
Love it, though.
is a 20, so you succeed. Which number are you choosing? What is your DC that you're trying to beat?
I
if-
guess.
If you choose...
once you pick it, you pick it, you're stuck in that track. You can't go out of that track.
So, like, what numbers? Like, how many rolls do I have to get for each number?
So, if you choose DC 10, you have to beat DC 10 8 times. If you choose DC 15, you have to beat that 6 times. If you choose 20, you have to beat it 4 times. And if you choose 25, you only have to do it twice. Or you can get expertise in a skill.
I'll choose DC 15.
Okay.
Just because, I mean, my constitution is a 22, so the likelihood that I'll beat a 15 is higher
Very
than...
good. Yeah. So can you, do you know how to mark that in your journal?
There's a journal.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I put it in the journal? In location of it? No.
Wherever you want to put it. Just do it, and then make sure you click the Save Changes button.
It's a little
Where's
little
that
floppy
button?
disk icon.
Oh, the floppy disk.
Okay, so that's both things. You fished and you did training. Excellent. Which means, Galen, it is your turn.
All right.
Let me double check something, because I'm pretty sure that I didn't actually... Nope, that's... yes, that's what I thought. Okay. Again,
So
like
for for a DC 15, I need
6.
6 of them. Okay, cool.
Okay. So the Arcanist has 2 abilities that you can do. Specifics.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the plot weather. I mean, find weather.
You can do that too. Also, in Discord, I sent you the 2 that are specific, because there's the general tracks that everybody can do, and then there are specific ones that your roles can do. And I'm gonna tonight.
Oh
I'm gonna
wait,
start
I should have
setting
been
this up.
rolling my sailing die for my stuff.
Yes,
I was not doing that.
it's okay. So for the Arcanist, you have the abilities Voodoo Man. Once per voyage, roll 2 d20s with advantage and record the highest numbers rolled. You can replace any voyage roll made by you or a creature that is part of your crew with one of these voodoo rolls. You can choose to do so after seeing the results of a roll, and you can replace a roll in this way only once per voyage leg. And then, so that's a different thing. And then the other thing is anything you can do. As the Arcanist, you fulfill a variety of positions aboard your ship. As a reaction, you make a voyage check already made by another officer, but at disadvantage. You can use your spell casting modifier in place of the normal ability modifier. So you act as more of a supporting role when you're doing this. And then your passive is, and I'll talk about the passives when I actually put them in the fucking game, but after a certain number of voyage legs, depending on the total voyage length, the Arcanist lowers the DC of voyage actions by 1 step. Example, medium becomes easy. Prior to this, they must subtract the sailing die from their roll instead of adding it.
I guess I could try the Voodoo Man one.
Okay.
So roll
so
2 d20s.
Roll 2 d20s, you have advantage. So 4 die total, basically. And then make sure you record the results. And then it's basically the Divination Wizard's ability. You're like, no, change that roll. Oh, shit, yeah. Okay, a 22, beautiful.
Oh wait, that's weird. I should have done.
Hey, a 22 is pretty good.
Oh no, that just added a modifier. Oh, so wait, now I need to go in there, and then I need there. So that was an 18 and a 15.
Okay. Yes, an 18
And,
18 and a 15, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that was that, and then I'll continue doing the Warcaster part.
Yes, okay. So just make a note of the die numbers that you can give to people. And then 21 is a success. Beautiful. All right.
Yeah.
Is that end of voyage actions for you?
Yes.
Okay. Petrus, it is your turn.
Cool. Could you detail how the training works again?
Yes. So for training, you're going to make a relevant check. So if the feat raises an ability score, you're going to roll that ability score. If you choose to do training, or when you choose to do training, you pick a DC that you're going to try to meet every time you do training for that particular feat. And you can only train 1 feat at a time. So if you say, I'm going to do, like Amphitrite is doing, I'm going to do the tough feat. She's picked DC 15. She has to make a 15 6 times. It doesn't have to be in a row, but once you get 6 out of 6, she obtains the feat. Renji's doing something similar, but he's chosen DC 10, and he has to meet a DC 10 8 times.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. If higher DC means you do it less.
Higher,
Alrighty.
higher DC means you do it less, and when you train in a skill or tool or a weapon, if you choose 25 after you succeed at it twice, you get expertise or mastery in that skill or weapon.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, lower DC, you do it more times.
Hmm. You know what? I am going to start training the healer feat from the basic player's handbook.
Ooh, okay, very nice.
It doesn't give any stat bonus, but
But it would be a medicine check.
yeah, that's
Yep.
what I was gonna say. Okay. Is it? And it's a skill, not a ability check, right?
Yes, correct. So you're
Okay.
so you're using the medicine skill. So roll a medicine check, please.
Okay. Can I set mine to DC 15, and can I use advantage or inspiration?
Yes, I will allow you to use your inspiration.
Cool.
Thank
Cool,
God you
okay.
did.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right. So that is where would I mark that?
On your journal, which is the last page of your character sheet, and then just make sure that
Got
you save that. So click the quill to edit it, and click the floppy disk to save it. All right. Is that everybody?
I believe so.
I believe so. Awesome. Okay, so let me go and grab.
Sail for adventure.
Sailing forward.
There we go.
Adventure.
Well, what's perfect is you guys.
No vision. No vision.
God damn it! You guys pull up, and through the fog that you see, you suddenly pull up into a floating town.
Ooh.
Is this not? This is not. Okay, great.
I like how the ship just went.
Ship's not having none of this shit. I know what's wrong, and I'm pissed about it, but whatever. All right. You guys pull up into a floating town. This appears to be a surprise to people. Like, they did not know that this was here, as it just kind of suddenly materializes out of the mist. But Yashin kind of, like, gestures for you guys to go ashore briefly and explore this floating... Like, there's a lot of these throughout the archipelago. And he's like, yeah, they're not towns. They're just kind of floating ports. And so they bear no allegiance, but you can buy supplies or personal things here. If you wish... Why can't I find Yashin? That's weird.
And I am under the dock.
Oh, come on!
There we
Wait.
go.
Okay. I was like, how did that happen already? Okay. No, there we go.
Voodoo shop.
Want to go to the voodoo shop?
Where the
Want to go to the witch store?
Where did
Oh
everybody...
boy, a voodoo shop.
Which store?
Witch store.
Yes.
Voodoo shop.
My wares! But we are actually going to leave the exploration of this little port town for next time, as that is, unfortunately, the end of our session.
Aw, damn.
So we are going to go ahead and we are going to take a 5-minute break, and we will be right back. All right. I think that. Oh, am I? Okay, I'm back. All right. I think that is everyone back, which means that we can go ahead and we can get started with RPTAs. So we're going to start tonight with Rich.
All right, Rose. I'd say I'm sure most people will talk about like Arachne's escape and everything, but just to keep that avenue open, I'll talk about that. We came up with a course of action. We've plotted a course, so now we got that forward momentum of like where we're going and everything. We have an idea of how to avoid Dreadmaul and his various little minions that are probably actively looking for us. So hopefully we can kind of fly over the radar for a little bit and maybe train up a little bit. Just because we were kind of like under the gun for a little bit. So we'll have to see how we can fare with that. Bud, short term, looking around this little city, this little town floating around that we've stumbled across. Long term, getting to the continent of Yatha, seeing that kind of culture and everything that I don't think even Galen's probably had too much dealings with. Probably stopping at like a port, but not like investigating too much. Ports are usually more cosmopolitan or international speaking, for various cultural reasons and stuff. So it'll be interesting for that. Thorn, I don't think I've had any real issues. We had a pretty good balance of everyone getting to talk and everything on that aspect as well. Appreciation is for Joe and Renji. Pretty much we got to see a little bit more of Renji's kind of like maybe not too much of the backstory, but that there's there's that little bit of conflict of interest now that Donna is part of House Hane, so it's like when she was like, we're co-workers, you could tell that was like really grating on under the skin and everything, and even the representative from House Hane was like, well, yeah, she's working for you, so you can talk to her, and it's like, no, I'll still talk to you and your dad, and if you want to disseminate that information to her, you can do that. But I am not going to be directly emailing her. You can CC her yourself.
Per my last email.
Yeah, per my last email, you can talk to her instead. It's just like that, and also the in games that. Then I would say like the more out of game part for Joe is like kind of like reminding everyone of like, oh yeah, this is like one of our first voyage with the new added thing of like learning skills and everything, or learning feats, all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty good for that, because I think that'll come in handy, because now everyone's kind of jumped onto that of like, oh yeah, there is another option. Like if you don't feel like one of the voyage actions might be of benefit at the moment, then there's something to fall back on, because there's always like something in the toolbox you can add on to, like feat wise or learning a skill or whatever. So it's just good that you kind of reminded everyone of that. And that's it for me.
Thank you. Yeah, just helping Eric in any way I can, trying to make sure everyone is up to speed with how the system works and using it to the fullest advantage. Rose this was a really good session. Loved seeing the solid snaking of getting off of the Fortuna's favor with Sam. That was great. Bud is, well, I want to see what's in this little town, this little floating port city, and see what mysteries are here, what information we can gather. Also, Rose is like, hey, like, good overall, good role play from everybody this session. Just liked all of it. Thorn, I don't have one. I can't think of anything in particular that I didn't like about this session. So my appreciation is for Amphitrite and Steph, and in particular, I would like to say I very much appreciate, while Amphitrite is an antagonistic character when it comes to Renji, and in the kind of like brother sister mentality. I do very much appreciate that Amphitrite is looking out for Renji in her own way by keeping an eye on the person that's agitating him. So I appreciate that, and I hope to see more little things like that in the future. And that's me.
Yeah, Arachne could be not a little twerp occasionally. Thank you. Rose, I just thought this was like a good session. You know, it was cool to see Pip and Arachne bond, and then like Arachne and Pip like show up and be like, oh, okay. So which I don't know, I was a little skeeved that we didn't like talk about Arachne and getting Arachne back too much. Like, I mean, I know that like us as players, like we knew that she was escaping, but like I don't know.
Actually, if I might interject with this, I would like to bring this up to Eric.
Sure. What's up?
For different legs of the voyage, can we have the option to do a vote to do like just a small role play thing between characters in between each voyage leg?
Yeah,
if we all vote.
You don't have to vote for it. That's always an option. If you want to specifically for one of your 2 voyage actions, if you want to narrate a scene, that's what the open ocean like scene is for.
Okay, I just wanted to make clear on that.
Yeah. It's however fast or slow you want it to go, basically. If there is a specific thing that you have in mind where you're like, well, I don't want to do a voyage action, but I would like to maybe do this roleplay scene, or, oh, I'm going to be training with this person to work on this feat or skill that I'm doing, so I want that to be a roleplay scene.
Shit, I should have done Street Samurai with Yashin. Damn! Would be good. Okay, well, just good to know, because I just want us to all know that we can just do that.
Yes, of course. I'm tonight after we're done. I don't have work super early tomorrow, so I'm going to be fixing some stuff in the behind the scenes of the foundry with the voyage actions and stuff.
Seamless
change. Because I agree with Steph. They're like, oh yeah, wait, on one of the voyage, like we could have just talked to Arachne. He's like, hey, how did you escape?
Yeah, 100%.
I know, like it's like we're in the voyage like system trying to figure out the system, and it didn't think to do that. It's like, all right, we can do that. So next session, Steph, we definitely have to take one of the voyage lakes to talk to Arachne about that.
Yeah, totally. I thought it was also like mechanical, that I didn't realize that was like a thing we could like do.
Yeah.
If
I can pile on to this. Yeah, I think because we are still getting the hang of the voyage actions, we are so caught up in making sure that this is mechanically a viable choice that we're making that we have forgotten that, oh right, we can just like talk to each other.
See, that's what I'm saying. It felt so structured that we forgot to ask. So maybe the DM needs to say, hey, does anybody want any roleplay before we finish this leg?
Well, I was also trying to make sure that everyone was doing, again, mechanically.
So we all forgot.
There is a balancing act, and I think it's the thing of like, okay, voyage action, do you want to do an RP scene? It has to be like the third question.
Right.
What about if before we start a new round of voyage actions, we put it out there to do a scene, and then we do the voyage actions, and then whatever the encounter is?
Yeah, I whatever order we think would be best. I just want to... Yeah. My concern as the DM is that mechanically everyone feels like their voyage actions were significant, you know?
They matter and we like them.
All right, cool.
But yeah, Steph, I think it was your turn.
Yeah, sorry, I'll stop.
Bud, I love exploring towns. It's gonna be fun. And then also like getting back in the water and being able to like actually like RP during voyage actions. Thorn, fucking Foundry's dice. Like what the fuck was it doing this session? Like, excuse me? Yeah, that was not, yeah, that's my Thorn. And my appreciation is for Arachne and Sam. And this was like a very, you had it going on this session, man. First, you like escaped from being captured with Pip. You connected with Pip, which I didn't even know that like people could connect with other people's familiars. Um, so I also didn't know that familiars could just like do their own shit. I really want to know what's up with Pip, but like I'm glad that that worked out. Um, but and then like when we're doing voyage actions, like you were just like, I need a rest, and this is what I need, and that's what's good for me, and you took advantage of that. Um, and you also like figured some shit out with Stormtide, which was nice. Um, like in terms of your backstory, which I'm curious as to what happened, what's going on with that. But yeah, it's cool.
Thank you. Yeah, sorry to main character syndrome all over the place. But uh by gifting me getting split from the party and some bad stuff happening there, all I could do was microwave Glimmer's speech that he gave last session and, you know, talk about that and realize what Arachne would have come to the conclusion of eventually, and then figure out some backstory stuff and how to, do that front story. Good stuff. Yeah, no, my favorite parts were talking to Stormtide and coming to those conclusions together that Sam came to out of game. Uh, it's just very fulfilling to start unraveling the plot, and also the fish scales in the other cell. That's something. I'm not 100% sure what yet, but that's definitely something, and I'm looking forward to pursuing that and unraveling this here plot. Something. Who is Pepe Sylvia? My thorn also goes to Foundry because I wanted to do so much more, but the way it was rolling was just dog shit. So it seems to have righted its brain though, so I hope that holds for the future, because it doesn't feel good to fail your rolls when you have advantage. And my appreciation is to Steve, and I'm going to start by saying you have consistently managed to keep your character motivations and your backstory close to the chest, and I commend you because I can't keep a goddamn secret. So it's interesting to see that develop, that Webb is like, he's got his own agendas, he's got his own interests, and I look forward to that being shared with the party, either by his choice or by eventually us, weaseling it out of him, because, hey, what's in Blissport, my guy? Let's find out. And also, may chance snatch up the packages. Good shit. All right, that's me.
Alrighty. Well, I will start with wow, I've forgotten all the words. I'll start with the Bud, just because it's right in my field of vision. Floating port. I'm curious to see what kind of shops they have here and see what sort of people are in here. Because goodness knows, I know you have interest. There is no boring NPC. Not with Grillonal. Let's see. For Rose, I do think I'm starting to get a hang of the Voyage stuff. Still have concerns about like ship combat and stuff like that, but I think I'm starting to gel with the Voyage or understand it a little bit better, which is always a plus, especially when it was a thing that I was struggling with before. Thorn. Not too sure I have one other than the dice rolls, but even then, it was the RNGs are NGs. So I'm not sure if that can really apply. I don't think I have like anything that can be anything else beyond that. And yeah, player appreciation for this session for me is for Rich. I liked that scene between Millicene and Galen. Just having that, like, in addition to just having a learning more about like the plot and limitations of the character, it was also just like a touching little moment between the two characters. Like you got the feeling that these two are in it through thick and thin, and while it could have just been a business transaction, it feels like there's more friendship or potential friendship there too. Some level of fondness, and not just, hey, I need you, you need me, we need to get this thing together. And I liked that. And that would be me bringing us to the top of the stat.
All right, fantastic, Steve. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think interestingly, I'm going to start with my bud as well, which is also going to be the port town. I come up with these voyages way in the path because it takes me so much time to like actually stop and set them up. So I'm very interested because I have a new mod that I'm going to try to use that I think will make this extremely interesting. If I can get these NPC shopkeepers to actually NPC shopkeep, which would be dope as fuck. I also think that there's going to be some great. My rose is actually going to be the voyage actions. I know it should be, not should be. I have two roses. Arachne's escape, which was fucking crazy in that one stretch of hallway. At no point did you fucking roll a stealth check, which would have absolutely...
And it was so cool, and I wish that, like, can we just go back and show them what it should have looked like?
Yeah, I actually think that that's okay.
Yeah. Stick around after, because
afterwards.
I'm just, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. No, that's fair. It was very cool, and I appreciate it a lot. So, I do want people to see the shit that I do. But I was also very glad that it didn't happen. And then being like, well, you can take 10 to open the chest, or 20 to open the chest, but it's going to take 10 minutes, was just like, oh shit. So that was very harrowing and very cool. No Thorn. And my bud is, again, going to be the port town, and also the expanding and fixing of the voyage actions, so that everyone can get used to them. I'm glad that we said that. We felt a little bit better about using them this session. That's very good. So yeah, I'm very excited for next week. I think that's going to be super interesting. Just as a heads up, the week of the 8th to the 12th, I will not be available. So next week is going to be not our last session, but the first week of September we're good. The second week of September we're going to skip, because I will be going to a training in Texas for a week, which will be super fun. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us this evening, and we will see you all next time. Good night.
Night.
Good night.